don't date broke boys, okay? When Trump was in office, we was getting money. Can we just listen to Gunna's little album and bump out? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm not saying I'm gonna call the authorities on you, but I'm not, you going down before I go down. So don't have me in the middle of no mess. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. That's not my intro. That's not my intro. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Riah Road. Okay, so y'all see, I got me a drink, so you should already know what time it is. It is time for Twitter Talks. If you don't know what Twitter Talks is, that's probably because you're new to the channel. So welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, don't talk to her in period, because we're trying to make it to 2,000 subscribers. Because when you get to 2,000 subscribers, you can get monetized, and then I don't have to work all these jobs, like I was just saying in my last video. Anyway, so we are doing Twitter Talks today, and this is actually a very long overdue video because I saved these screenshots and stuff a long time ago, and I meant to do this video a long time ago, but life got away from me, time got away from me, life got away from me. Does that make sense? Life got away from me, time got away from me. Y'all get what I'm saying. Everything was moving too fast. So now we're here, and I just made this little drink, and I'm honestly thinking that this drink might not taste that good. So it's just gonna be a drink, literally to have a little razzle-dazzle to my mood while I do this video. Let me try the drink. Okay, not terrible. It just smells strong. Let's just get right into the video. So yeah, if you guys don't know, did I explain what Twitter Talks is? Twitter Talks is pretty much where I pull posts from Twitter and other social media platforms, and I give my opinion on them. Sometimes they're really interesting, sometimes it's just like something quick, but let's just get into it. It's kind of like, it kind of gives unpopular opinions, but I just call it Twitter Talks. So yeah, so the first one says, what seems like a compliment but it's actually an insult. And somebody put DSL. If you know what this means, you are probably a black girl that deserves compensation. DSL, if y'all don't know what that stands for, is sucking lips. And when I learned what that was, I was in middle school, and of course the black boys were saying that to me and like friends and stuff, which, like, if we're gonna be honest here, I've never had big lips. Like, I've never had big juicy lips. It's never gave Megan good. It's giving Megan Fox. I don't even know what Megan Fox's lips look like, but I just assume since she's a color that's not mine, she don't got as big lips as Megan good. But Megan Fox look like she got bigger lips than me. Shoot, let me see. She low-key giving lip, but I don't have good, like, I don't have huge lips, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why they were saying that to us, but like, we need to stop with this nonsense. Like, or I remember I was so uncomfortable because there was this one time in middle school, this is the same group of guys, but I was so uncomfortable because they were like doing this thing with their fingers like this or something like that. You guys, I still feel so cringed out by this. But they were doing this thing with their fingers, and they were like, oh yeah, like when you do like this, that, and the third, and then you put it to the face of the girl, that's what her vagina looks like. And like, that just made me so uncomfortable. I was just like, why are they saying this to us? Like, we could hear them. Like, anyway, y'all need to stop saying stuff to girls, honestly. Like, why was the first time I heard DSL in middle school? If your hair is red, why are you wearing a blue dress? Why are y'all the fashion police? Why can somebody with red hair not wear a blue dress? She might look good. Like, I don't feel like that's, like, somebody commented looking like thing one and shit. I mean, if they want to look like thing one, then that's their business, number one. Number two, what if they slayed it? Now what? Like, I feel like people just be haters. Like, we can't do anything without people saying something. Like, always gotta say something.
You're not my dad. You also hear something. Ugly ass fucking noodle.
Someone said, I hate when y'all say period so bad. Where's cycle, menstrual, mother nature? What's wrong with saying period? Like, y'all are annoying. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like every single thing women do, every single thing people do, people be mad about it. Like, we can't even say period. I remember, okay, I will admit, somebody used to say, I'm on my rag, and I didn't like that. I did not her saying that she was on her rag, because what? That just sounded so nasty to me. But what's wrong with saying period? Like, why do we have to say, I'm on my menstrual? Like, this is not science class. But, or like, I'm dealing with Mother Nature. One of them says, why not say Mother Nature? Stop. Y'all are childish. Grow up. This one, so this is a video actually, and I'll put the clip in, but this is too much. Y'all, this could not be me. I'm telling you right now, this could not be me.
No pasa nada, no pasa
I
nada.
would
Son tres.
pass away.
Mira ese. Wow. Wow. Vámonos. ¿Quieres nadar?
I would pass away. And they laughed.
Mira el ojo.
What would I do? What would I do, y'all? I really don't know what I would do. Like, would I freak out? Or would I be the one like, y'all need to calm down, like it's just a whale? Like, what would I be doing?
Sí, claro, igual agarraste ritmo,
No.
pero mira
Get
cómo
me up.
tiene panza arriba.
And he just paddling away. Yeah, go on, hurry up. This is not funny. I wish I knew what language they were speaking. He just paddling away. Like, boy, I think I would pass away if something like that happened to me. But I really don't know, because I'm kind of adventurous, so I don't know if I would be like, it's just a whale, or like, would I try to Google it really quick? I think if I was in the position like homegirl where I had my phone, I might Google it to be like, what to do in a whale attack, or like, what do you do if a whale approaches your kayak? Like, I would probably Google it, honestly. But if I couldn't Google it, bitch, I might pee on myself. What would I do? Get out and try to swim? But then the thing is a whale, so. All right, next one. If you bring a bottle to the barbecue function but nobody cracks it open, does possession revert back to the attendee, or does the homeowner retain possession for use at a future function per barbecue statute code 5449? I would say, if you come to a shindig and you bring a bottle of the juice, the lip, whatever, and your bottle doesn't get open, it is common decency to leave the bottle behind. You only take the bottle home with you if the owner of the house or the person throwing the shindig is like, Jamal, you don't want to take your bottle back home with you? I got a whole bunch of da-da-da in the back. Then you be like, oh, okay, you sure? You gotta do it, you sure, if you got some class. You sure? Oh yeah, it's cool, da-da-da. Okay, cool, then you take the bottle. But you can't just be like, oh, okay, y'all ain't open this, I'm just gonna take my bottle. Because that's ghetto. That is ghetto. That's how my mama raised me, at least. But honestly, I can't even say that's how my mama raised me. That's just how it is in my family. I don't even remember someone formally telling me. Is it raining? Or is it there? I don't remember somebody formally telling me don't take the bottle or take what you brought. But I don't know. That's just common decency in the black world. What y'all think? Next one, I used to get my hair done every week, nails done every 2 weeks, and lashes done every 2 weeks on a schedule. It was pricey, but it made me feel good. I'm about to start doing it again. There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself. And while I agree with this tweet, this is low-key like part of the thing I want to talk about on my podcast. Like, when did it become like this? Like, has it always been like this and I just didn't realize it, or what's the deals? Number one. Number two, it really does make you feel good to be done up all the time. Like, or not even all the time, but just like the stuff that you like for me, if it was up to me and I had everything I needed in like my bank account and the bills were paid and all that stuff like that, I would probably have my nails done all the time, whether it would be like gel, acrylic, short, long, whatever. I would always have my nails done. I would probably always get my jewelry changed out. Like, I would go to a tattoo shop and get my jewelry changed out every like 2 weeks, because I like to change my jewelry, but it's hard to take the balls on and off and stuff when you have fake nails. And then in general, it's just hard to do it. So I don't really change my stuff out a lot, but I like to. So once again, I would be going to this little drink is starting kicking. I would be going to the tattoo shop and doing that. I would have, like I said, my nails done. I would probably be a lash girl. I would probably always have my hair done, but I would probably just be getting my hair pressed out every 2 weeks because I want to start my natural hair journey. So I'll have that stuff. I'll have my Brazilian wax every 3 weeks. Toes will be done every week and a half to 2 weeks. I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, no, that stuff really does make you feel good, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, for me, it's been low-key hard to post on Instagram, and like I just recently started posting on Instagram again, but it's low-key been hard to post on Instagram because it just feels like if I'm not doing a full-blown photo shoot, fashion moment, like whatever, I just feel like I don't want to post this, or like I'll be feeling like that's not my aesthetic. I don't know, but I just want to take the pressure off of like posting on Instagram, but that would still be on the freaking post. But yeah, I do look forward to investing in myself again the way I used to in like college and stuff when I had less bills. But yeah, next one, this post, I wanted to know what y'all thought about it. It was, I guess, this guy, his girlfriend bought him like stuff for his birthday, and he said, I wanted $500 to buy stocks, and she bought me this. And it's like, you know, some Nike little stuff and like some fragrance. And I don't know. I mean, personally, I do understand that Nike is expensive, or, you know, it's a nice gift and stuff like that. But I also do feel like it is important to like know what your partner wants. So like, while I do see, you know, it's kind of rude that he posted that, or like that he took a picture and put that caption. Like, first of all, you have an Android, because look at the emojis. So you have an Android, so it's like, you should already be happy that anybody's even dealing with you. Not even because Androids are so bad, but like, who wants to not be able to just FaceTime? Like, I don't care if there's a messenger app. I don't care if there's I don't care how many apps they have. If I can't just FaceTime you from the click of the contact button, I don't want to do all that. So it's already bad enough that she's dealing with you and you have an Android, and then you're gonna post that. That's just rude. But on the flip side, if you know your man likes video games, don't get the man a book for his birthday. Like, if you know he likes shoes, don't get him jeans. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of get what he's saying, but you should be grateful. Like, he should have been grateful, or he should have like been like, oh, like, you know, can we return it? Like, he should have kept that between her and him. He should have asked if they could return it to exchange it for like the money and go get the stocks he wanted, whatever. But no, I don't know. Listen to what your people like, but also be grateful for what you get. Somebody said the correlation between home ownership and barbecuing on holidays is right there, y'all. What? Somebody said, ma'am, please. My family used to barbecue in the park all throughout the damn summer, and niggas ain't have no problem finding somewhere in that apartment complex to barbecue. Not owning a home may never stop 98% of my family, like, ever. Yeah. Granted, both sides of my family, we've always had a designated house. Like, there's like a couple homeowners in the family. I mean, I feel like my family has a good handful of homeowners, but maybe I'm just tripping. But there's always been like my grandma's house. Like, my dad's side is like my grandma's house and my uncle's house and my auntie's house. would be like a couple of the 3 designated spots, and then on my mom's side it would pretty much be my grandma's house or my mom's house. That would be like the designated side to like do like the family parties and stuff at. But if we weren't at a family member's house, we would definitely be at the park. So I don't really agree that, you know, the only way people are learning to barbecue, or the reason that we have less people who know how to barbecue, because I was just talking about this with somebody, like if I'm dating someone like these days, I want them to adopt some of the things that I'm used to from the men in my family, like being able to tell them this, that, or the third is broken, or I need to hang up this picture, or, you know, my oil needs to be changed, my tire needs to be changed. Like, I like that if I mention that type of stuff around the men in my family, they can get it done. I don't want somebody who can't get it done. So if you can't even grill, like, we got a problem. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, to say that you have to be a homeowner to grow up in the setting where you're gonna know how to grill and stuff is baloney. Like, go to the park, go to the little Walmart and get you the little small $50 grill and learn how to grill, period. I'm gonna go through this one quickly because it's not really relevant, but I just want to share it because we all need to be millionaires. So it says, I'm a millionaire at 36. I promise you'll be a multi-millionaire by age 30 if you focus this on the next 5 years. So the first one, it says move out of your hometown. The next one says connect with high value people. The next one says work out 5 times a week. The next one says learn a high income skill. The next one says learn how to invest. And that is everything. But I just wanted to share that because we need to all be on the money moves, period. Next thing, I just wanted to know what you guys thought about this. It's a one and done wash machine dryer combo. Imagine if you had this. Like, does anybody already have this? Y'all, this is a game changer, because what if you can, like, this, you know, when things are new, modern, and techie and stuff, it be connecting to your phone, and, like, you know, it be having an app. So if it's a one and done wash machine dryer, you don't even have to be home for it to go to the dryer. You get what I'm saying? So you can just literally, like, set it up to where you can press the buttons and everything. Y'all, this is the type of stuff that gets me excited. Like, this is the type of stuff that I'll be asking my husband for. Like, it's giving clean clothes. Right? Like, I literally have to go put clothes in the dryer right now. Anyways, do you know any queer people who have been together for 10 years and then somebody else put in the quotes, my homophobic aunt has been roommates with her female best friend for about 2 decades. I don't know about y'all, but that immediately gave me red flags. I said, we already know what she got going on, because girl, we don't trust you. Get out of here. Next one said, being high every day is not attractive. I think I've said this on my channel before. I don't know if I have or not, but I need people to realize everything people do or does or participate in is not about being attractive. It's not about catching a partner. It's not about being fine. It's just what they want to do. Like, people who are high all the time, do you think we'd be like, ooh, niggas gonna want me if I'm high? No, nobody's thinking that. Nobody is thinking that. Nobody's thinking about men when we go to get high. That's literally the last thing on our mind. I'm just saying. But it's madness. It's madness. Like, if you don't get high every day, or if you're not someone who smokes, or if you're a sober living person, that is great. But we don't need you to, like, if you're not somebody who's doing it, why are you tweeting about it? We don't care. We do not care. Put the video in of the black man. We don't care.
We do not care.
If you don't want to be high, then don't be high. But if you're somebody who's high all the time or high every day, more power to your channel. And then somebody else tweeted, for the people who actually do brush their teeth, cold water or hot water. I just wanted to nip this in the bud because I did my research on this actually before, because someone had asked me about it, like, oh, you brush your teeth with cold water? And I was just like, I just, whatever water comes off the nozzle is what I brush my teeth with. But it's actually irrelevant. So it doesn't matter if the water is hot or cold when you brush your teeth. It's about, like, the toothpaste, the motion of the toothbrush, and, like, the toothbrush you're using, the cleanliness of it. You get what I'm saying? It's not about the water. Like, I don't know who told you guys that if you're not brushing your teeth with a certain temperature water, it means you're not brushing your teeth correctly. That's not what it's about. The other stuff, those are factors that are relevant. Like, stop. Like, I'm tired of the clean police on social media trying to, like, you know, pump everybody's heads up with like, oh my God, you don't brush underneath your toenails with the toothbrush every night with soap? Like, no, I don't. I'm supposed to feel bad about that? Like, there's so much stuff, you get what I'm saying, where people try to make you feel like you're just so dirty or so nasty, or like, oh, this is what I do to be clean. Like, the capitalism is pumping through our brains. Okay, let me shut up. For real, let me shut up, because I'm the first one to buy some shit I don't need. Like, I bought this makeup brush cleaning machine thing, and I've washed my makeup brush multiple times since I bought the thing, and I still have never used it. Capitalism. Next one said, I think it's insane when girls who ain't from the hood mess with truly hood niggas. Emphasis on the truly hood. Because I was gonna say, yeah, like, hood dudes be fine and fun and everything, and they be a vibe, but I just feel like, you know, you can only go so far with those types of guys, and if you're really from the suburbs, you're just not built for it. Like, I don't know, don't fight me, child. Because I know there's some suburban girls who just feel like they're down chick, the boss chick. I'm not that. I'm not that at all. Don't get me too far into your nonsense, because I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm not saying I'm gonna call the authorities on you, but you going down before I go down. So don't have me in the middle of no mess, please, because I'm not built for it. I do kind of think it is insane when girls who have no business being with a hood dude end up with a hood dude, because girls, do you even know what to do if some shit hits the fan right now? Anyway, next one says, Boozy on Gunna making new music. I don't want no rat to excel. I really hope he never sells another record again. I personally feel like when it comes to all this Gunna Boozy, or not Gunna Boozy, but this Gunna being a rat thing, like, obviously there's some stuff we know and some stuff we don't know, and like, I'm sure that there's stuff that can prove it and stuff like that, but like, it's not relevant to the general public, y'all. It's not relevant. We're not kicking it with Gunna. Gunna doesn't know our business. Gunna's not part of our gang, our squad. So it really doesn't matter. Like, I guess for someone like Boozy, I really don't think it still matters. But maybe it'll matter to him because he's in the industry and whatever the case is. But like, we shouldn't care. I'm sorry, y'all. We shouldn't care. We need to stop caring about this whole thing. And this, granted, this screenshot is literally 2 months old, man. Yeah, this screenshot is 2 months old, so like, I'm sure that the public has stopped talking about this for a while now. Actually not true, because I just saw something on Twitter today that mentioned Gunna being a snake, being a rat. But either way, like, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. And if I'm not mistaken, Young Thug hasn't made any commentary, so until Young Thug confirms it or says something where we all need to stand up for him, then like, can we just listen to Gunna's little album and bump out? Like, this is ridiculous. Next thing, I didn't even really read the headline itself. I just saw Donald Trump and I said, oh Lord Jesus Lord. But it says Donald Trump vows to end birthright citizenship for unauthorized migrants if elected president in 2024. What I wanted to know is, who told his ass to run again? I like you guys, I low-key had anxiety about Trump running for the second presidency when he did this. Did he run the second time? He ran, right? But he didn't win. But because he didn't win, he could run again, right? But when he ran the second time, I was low-key anxious. Like, I really don't want this man to win just because I don't trust him. And he empowers the people that are discolored to do some crazy stuff, and I'm just not here for all the nonsense. So like, we just gonna have to switch him out, because regardless of how great of a person he is or president he is, I don't really know, honestly. I need to sharpen up my politics hat before I get to speaking on what kind of president he is or isn't, because it's been a while So I'm not paying him enough attention to speak on that. But the way he was empowering people to do mean stuff, that's where I was like, we might have a revolution if he's still the president. Like, we might, like, America might really have, like, Black Panthers Part 2. Like, I felt like some shit was gonna happen if he was the president again. So I really do hope that I mean, and there's been Black people, by the way, that have told me how they voted for him. Like, I have a friend who literally told me she voted for him the other day, and I was just like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because I can't even believe this is a thing. But I mean, the only good thing I can say about that is, like everyone was saying, you know, when Trump was in office, we was getting money to us. So maybe that's the one thing that we can be happy about. I don't know.
You ask me first, I actually don't like signing my name anymore because my hand gets a cramp. But if you want me to vote for you... You're not famous.
I don't know. So I saw this tweet and it said, oh, Raven is so much better than me. And basically the girl, she's talking about, I don't know what Raven was talking about in the entirety, but in that clip she was talking about, like, you know, giving autographs, her hand getting tired when she's giving autographs because she's giving out so many autographs. And the lady goes, oh my God, you're that famous? And like everyone just started laughing. And like, I don't know, to me it was just weird. Like, it's Raven Simone. Like, she's been famous since she was a little girl. What do you mean, oh my God, you're that famous? There's people who grew up watching her. There's people who grew up with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the same age as her. And there's people who grew up when she was older than them, like me. Like, she was already older than me. Like, what was she? Probably like 18 to 20 something by the time she was on like That's So Raven and Cheetah Girls and stuff. So there's people like me who watched her as we were coming up. There's people who watched her that were her same age. But like, you know, she's a little girl on TV and they're a little girl watching her. So like, there's so many fan bases that she hits. There's the parents of the people, like, she's hit so many fan bases. So it's like, what do you mean? Like, if the girl is saying she getting a hand cramp from doing that many autographs, why are you gonna doubt her and say that? Like, it'd be the colored people that be saying some weird stuff. Like, why are you saying that? Like, I don't know. Let me not rant talking about some nonsense. Next thing. This is so old, but Cardi B had tweeted that she misses her normal life and having everything gets boring. And like, I mean, girl, listen, if you want to trade your old life for the life you have, then hand it over, period. But don't make these comments, because I feel like people make these silly comments, but it's like, bro, if God decided to take everything you have right now, you'll be devastated. So don't even say that, number one. Number two, girl, like, girl, you know good and well that you don't want to go back to your old life. I don't know. This is the tweet that led to the tweet I'm talking about. She said, you want to know what's so crazy? I was tearing? Is that what she meant? I was tearing the other day because I missed my old life. Maybe she meant crying. The other day because I missed my old life. Sometimes having everything gets boring, but I won't complain. It's not about me anymore. This is the part of growing up and about my kids. But yeah, put it on the floor. Like, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm just like, Cardi, how can you say that? Like, how can you say having everything is getting boring? I don't know. I just feel like there's more than enough places to travel to. There's more than enough money to be made. There's more than enough businesses to start. There's more than enough hairstyles to try, makeup to try. There's more than enough stuff for you to enjoy your fame. I can't see myself saying some silly shit like that. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Been a mom shame. Only people I've ever mom shamed are myself and my own mother. But one other mom is going to be added to the list because what the actually, this is a question. Am I entitled or was this messed up? 2 hours ago, literally, right now, MK and I were at the park in my neighborhood and it was us and this birthday group, right? So, literally just us and this birthday group. These kids are having their birthday party. MK's playing with them for like, what, half an hour? They're making friends. It was nice. It was actually very cute. Time to sing happy birthday. MK goes over. She's one of the group right now, all right? They're welcoming her with open arms. Or so I thought. I was wrong. Time to eat cake. I see MK. I see her intention of grabbing a piece of cake. So I, walk over to make sure it's okay. As a formality, honestly, I was like, obviously it's okay. It's cake, it's a massive cake, there's lots of leftover pieces. The mother takes the plate away from MK and gets down to her level, says, you cannot eat this cake, okay? This is not your birthday party. These are not your friends. Where's your mother?
So, when I first watched this video, my first thoughts were kind of like, okay, yeah, you know, the mom was right. Like, that's not your party. Those aren't your friends. Like, they're not responsible for your child. So, like, they shouldn't be required to give out the cake, whatever. Which, that was my opinion at first. But then, like, on the flip side, I feel like it was just the way that the mom said it. Like, if that's really how it happened, I feel like the way that the mom said it is the problem. Like, you can't be talking to somebody's kid so rude. Like, these aren't your friends, da 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 da. But on the flip side, again, like I said before, the way I am as like a parent in my mind, because I'm not a parent in real life, I just feel like I'm the type of parent to where, like, I wouldn't really want to just impose on somebody's birthday party and be like, oh, like, they're singing happy birthday, we're gonna go over there. Like, if my kid was playing at the park and like there was a birthday party going on at the park and then the kids left from over by their party section to come to play on the playground, I would want my kid to participate right there. I wouldn't want my kid going back over to the party because, like I said, they're not invited to the party. So when everybody has their party hats on or when everybody's opening presents or whatever, my kid's not gonna automatically be in the middle of that because nobody knows them. You get me? Like, that's the way I operate. So I don't know, I think people are just very entitled, because if she would have said yes to the cake, like, it would have been like, okay, thank you so much, because you didn't even know us, you didn't know you're coming, whatever. But because she said no, it's a problem. You get me? Like, I don't know, I think it's just like, if you want your kid to have something, then make sure your kid has it. So basically, this guy tweeted, he said, random, was down bad for a little bit and Shawty kept trying to see me. I was like, nah, can't even do it. Eventually she pulls up on me with Chick-fil-A breakfast and $200. Taught me off, then said, hit me when you get back on your feet. And this why men deserve less, because I never hit her up again. And then this girl tweeted, this is like two separate tweets, but they're going together. This girl tweeted, some women don't understand that some men will resent you for being with them at their lowest because they know that their dream woman would never accept them like that because she has standards. And I feel like this tweet is true, but it's like, it can kind of go over your head because it's just like, huh? But like, I feel like if you are willing to deal with a guy and he has nothing, it's like the level of disrespect and like the way he'll treat you, it's like almost reflective to how he feels about himself in that current state. And it's like, if you want me while I have this situation going on, you must want to be treated like this. Like, I don't know, that's kind of the weird vibe that it gives, but like, it just gives off this vibe of like, you don't love yourself, so I'm not gonna love you right. Like, which, just because you love someone who's down bad doesn't mean you don't love yourself, but it's like the way they perceive it, it just becomes a bigger danger to you than you trying to be there for somebody who needs it. Like, girl, don't date broke boys, okay? Literally, don't date broke boys. Just take it from me. Take it from me. So that was everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Twitter talks. I don't feel too twisted, I don't feel too lit or anything, so that's good. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more Twitter talks coming very soon with more current, recent, up-to-date topics. But I just wanted to do this one because I had all those screenshots ready, so I might as well still do it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose, I have allergies. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, double tap, toe tap, everything, period. Love you all. See you never. Bye!
I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bored with myself, can you come and fuck me? I feel so ordinary, step when you around me. Treat me like